I'm bringing home a baby, bumblebee. Ma, she'll never take me in, copper. Ma, she... Lucy, dándole to me.
John Leguizamo is bringing Broadway to the small screen with his one-man show, Ghetto Klown, debuting on HBO.
I feel like Ghetto Klown is a culmination of all my work. You know, it's my life's work in a way. I worked all these one-man shows to get to this place because I feel like Ghetto Klown is my masterpiece, my magnum opus.
It's Leguizamo's 5th one-man stage show, a retrospect of his experiences growing up in New York and working in show business.
All my failed and awesome romances and sexaholics, and then this is like my whole life, like a Wikipedia version of my whole entire life, and it took me all that time to figure out how to tell that story.
Chi-Chi, I look so pretty, I think they're gonna put my face on a postage stamp. And I had Lipa Vida with a face like that, ain't nobody gonna wanna lick it. Aha!
It didn't take Leguizamo very long to figure out he belonged in comedy.
I had a math teacher, Mr. Zufis, and he would say to me, Mr. Leguizamo, you have attention span of a sperm. If they can make penicillin out of moldy bread, they can make something out of you, Mr. Leguizamo. And he told me basically stop being such a caught up in a class clown and turn into something professional. And that was the impetus for me to become an actor. And
Leguizamo doesn't know if comedic skill is an inherited trait, but he is pretty sure that laughter is the best medicine.
There's something about how you handle problems. And yeah, you know, a lot of comedians do come from a lot of issues, a lot of stress, a lot of trouble and problems, but we use comedy to get out of it. It's our antidote against the world, you know, our vaccine against problems, and that's what gets us out of that situation. And I've always used comedy that way, and luckily I was able to make a living off of it.
And he slapped me, and oh my God, I want to slap his ass back, but I couldn't. It was my first movie. I didn't want to be fired or nothing. And then they cut the scene out of the movie.
Leguizamo has been in front of the camera on TV and film, but nothing compares to being on stage in front of a live audience.
It's my religion. I mean, it's an incredible experience. You can't replicate it. I mean, I love films, but it's a different medium. It's more about sort of, I don't know, creating raw moments. And on stage, it's about a union. You know, if the audience is vibing, all of a sudden they're going to inspire me into doing things I never thought I could do, or probably couldn't do without them. And vice versa, you know, we kind of have a conversation. And I've had experiences on stage that are kind of superhuman. I've made some moves I thought I couldn't do.
TV does have its advantages.
The great thing about the small screen is that now you're up close and you're really seeing what I'm going through. On stage, you kind of have to feel it. You have to intuit it, you have to vibe it. But on TV, you're there, and it's a much more personal experience.
Leguizamo keeps things in perspective thanks to some advice from his mom.
My mom used to tell me, you know, no eres oro pa que todo mundo te quiera, which means you're not gold to be loved by everybody, so just do you know, and that's all I can do. But I don't mind carrying my people on my shoulders. I mean, we all got to take responsibility and help each other out. I mean, that's what a lot of the people did for me, a lot of my mentors did for me, a lot of my heroes did for me. They passed that baton on, and you got to pass that baton to the next generation.
But for now, he's back on the red carpet.
Ghetto Klown, getting it to this point was an incredible journey. It took me 8 years to figure out how to tell the one-man show life story, because it's the most difficult thing, and I had to figure out how to tell the most important points, and you have to tell the darkest points, and to be able to tell it in an hour and a half was a mad trick to fit your whole life into it. But I'm incredibly proud of it.